Hi, everybody. My name is Ben Wright Human, cartoonist extraordinaire, and welcome to the live draw of CosPain strip number 110, Acceptance. This is going to be an exciting one because I am introducing a new character. And part of the fun of that is I'm actually going to be designing them for the first time live on the stream. This is something that has been a while in coming. I've been trying to figure out how I was going to make this character fit in with everybody else and get everything to work. Because what I am introducing is finally a furry in the cast. It's been a very long time coming. When you talk about anime cons, you can't not talk about furries. I've had a lot come up to my table with ideas and things that I could do to get them integrated. Furries are cool people. I've had great interactions with them. So I'm really excited to finally be able to start making comics that can address them too, because they're part of the cosplay, the convention community as well. So here's the basic joke that I'm working with. It's more of an intro and less of a funny. We've got a character who's a male cross player who has been featured for the last about 60 strips, I believe. Telling his friend at the gym, hey, I'm relieved. I told you I'm a cosplayer, and you didn't find it weird. Guy's reaffirming of it. They part in the parking lot, at which point we find out in his trunk, fursuit. And from there, I do have a handful of ideas for other comics that will feature this character. We'll see what happens. Hopefully, he can end up in part of the regular rotation for characters. So, without any further ado, let's get jumping right in. Originally had this character in an undershirt, but I think a t-shirt will work better. Forgive me also if I cough or anything like that while on the stream. I'm recovering from con crud, which is one of the more annoying things that happens when you go to cons. I haven't had it happen to me in a while, actually. But yeah, it's had me running a little bit slow the last couple of days. One of the things that's going to be nice about this is I'll be designing a new character, but I'm not going to have to design a costume. That's usually what takes me the longest time. Here we go. So it has been a very busy few weeks for me. Unfortunately, well, I guess part of it is because of work, but not as much doing comics as doing stuff peripherally related to comics. Still gonna give him a towel over his shoulder. I think it's a nice touch, and it'll have to be clear that he's sweaty. Although I'm probably not gonna ink that in. But yeah, I've been give him shorts. So a few weeks ago, I went back home to Richmond, Virginia for about a week. And after only being down there about a week, after having driven 9 hours to get there, I then drove up to New England for my aunt's wedding. Congratulations, Aunts Linda and Amy, finally tying the knot. And then the very next day, I flew down to Otakon, tabled in DC for 3 days, flew up to New Hampshire for a week-long family reunion, at the end of which I drove 7 hours to Whitehaven, Pennsylvania for PsychoCon. And then after a weekend of that, drove, it was about 7 more hours back to Columbus. So I've been busy and very tired. It's honestly not surprising that I managed to catch the crud, because like all that stress can really push the immune system. All right, enough delaying. I need to design this guy. I've gotten the basics. I think strong jawline, He is coming out of a gym. I had this idea because one of the jokes will deal with the fact that this guy's in really good shape. One of the ones that I've had on the back burner, just waiting for him to actually be introduced. I also think, kind of like the idea of him having a buzz cut. Is it a little too gym ratty? Let me try something else just to get a feel. How about really curly hair? How does that grab me? At first, I wasn't crazy, but I kind of like it. I have a bad habit of doing bald characters anyway, so. Ooh, actually, I just figured out what I'd like better. Yep. I feel like there's a joke somewhere in a furry having a ponytail. Let's have him be kind of lazy eyed a little bit. Give him square eyebrows. That looks pretty good. I'd turn off this background and get a better look at him. He looks a little like I'm blanking on his name, but the bad guy from Beauty and the Beast. I think this is him. Let's welcome our new character. That's his face.